G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Subnautica with Magz. So, I've done a little work around the island since the last video. I haven't managed... Oh, hang on. Magnesite. Always get interrupted during the intro, don't I? I didn't recognise this as being magnetite the last time I was here. Mainly because the last time I went to this island, magnetite was just a small miniature quartz crystal that sat on the ground. I only realised after I finished the recording last time that that's what it was. Anyways, I have done a little work. We have built a small base, nothing too impressive, just a glass corridor, some windows, 2 floors, nothing in either floor at the moment. I have a couple of solar panels on the roof to provide the base with power, just so I can set this up as a little supply base if I absolutely need to. Now, I haven't managed to progress any further with the precursor gun at this time. I haven't managed to work out its insides, so what we're going to do today, we're going to take a little bit of a risk, and I'm going to deploy the Seamoth, and we're going to go for a little tour around the base of the gun. Now, the reason why this is a bit of a risk, of course, is because there is a Reaper that lives around this island. He's actually directly below us right now, so unlike the prawn suit, he can grab this thing with no problems at all. There he is down there. So how about we just go this way and hope he doesn't notice us straight away. Because I want to have a look around the base of this thing and see exactly how deep it goes. Now, thankfully, this Seamoth has a reasonably high diving capability at 900 meters, so it can go down quite a ways, and we should be able to track it all the way to the bottom. I was hoping there's not multiple Reapers down here. That's my big concern. That one seems quite content to live over there. And I'm quite content to leave him just there. But, oh, hello? It has a moon pool at the back. Alright, we won't explore that just right away. Maybe that's how... Oh, it's a teleporter. That's what I was hearing. Would have been probably a smarter idea to not do this at night time, but when have I ever done anything smart in this game? We have a tunnel here. Seems to go in deep into the base. Oh no, it only cuts through a section and then pops out the other side. That is a bone shark. Alright, so we'll go around the side here. More magnetite. Yeah, I'm going to have to hop out and grab that. I need as much as this as I can possibly get while I'm here. This is part of the whole reason of coming here in the first place. And part of the reason I'm actually doing this run in the submarine is I'm hoping to find more of it. Now I know it's actually underwater now and not sitting on the island itself, which explains exactly why I couldn't find any before. A pretty severe drop off there. Those little bloody red things. More magnetite, so we'll grab this preferably quickly before we get eaten by the little red bastards. At least the Reaper's polite enough to announce itself when it shows up, and I haven't heard it screaming at this point, so as far as I know it's still hidden on the other side. Ooh, uranite. I want to grab these as well, because I need these to refine for the nuclear power plants that I'm going to build. Remember, the thermals are only going to be backups, just in case I run out of uranite to refine into fuel rods for the nuclear power plants. Because running out of power underwater is a major issue, because it's not like I can just swim to the surface for air. If I run out of power, and I don't have the Cyclops or something else available, I'm actually in a world of trouble. Uranite. Now, because it's night time, I only got the vision from the lights at the moment, which is not ideal, to say the least. I've already got some magnetite on board the Cyclops that I collected. Put that away. But we just need some more. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's have a look at this moon pool. Current energy is at 93%, so we're fine here. They're gonna let us, yeah, they're gonna let us through. Alright, so the aliens that built this gun obviously used submersibles of some kind. You know, just looking at it, this is almost big enough to surface the whole bloody Cyclops inside of. Maybe I was premature building that base. I should have just parked the Cyclops directly inside. Might have to try that later on. That's a big moon pool. Right. Get out the stasis rifle, just in case. Let's see what we can see through here. I assume the moon pool has got us to the other side of that shield barricade that we couldn't access from the surface, so... Again, I really wish I could turn off those background markers. That would be nice. Another crystal power cell thingy. Before we continue through that way... open area, looks like we've got nothing down there. We'll go upstairs. Or up ramps, if you want to call it that. We've got a purple thingy in the wall down here. Here, purple artifact. We'll take that. Another big shield wall up here. So let's just put that away for the moment. Looks like we don't need it. Scans indicate the weapons control room lies beyond this doorway. Hey! The shields are down. Where's an X-Wing where you need one? Oh, right. Nothing seems to go down the sides. Are they touching? Yeah, they're touching the bottom. They're just pillars. It looked like for a moment that they stopped just above the floor. And it's an interesting design. And it doesn't look like there's anything... It doesn't look like there's anything down in them. We've got a ramp over here to walk down there, but... Oh, I know what the developers should have done to make this look eerie. Put a bunch of organic crap down in here and then put a layer of fog starting about here across the whole top. Just eggs. I wonder what movie that would have reminded you of, and would have probably scared the crap out of anybody coming in here with how much wants to kill you in the ocean already. Yes, I'm suggesting add xenomorphs to Subnautica just because the ocean isn't dangerous enough as it is. Huh. Right, I'm guessing this is the disable weapon system. Whoa. What the fuck? Ow! Translating alien broadcast warning. Infected individuals may not...
Broadcasting a message. Translation reads: warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine.
Okay, so I'm infected. With...
Scans of available alien data indicate the presence of a second facility elsewhere on the planet. Evidence suggests it is located 800 meters below sea level, approximately 1 kilometer southwest of this installation. Information recorded to data bank.
1 kilometer southwest, 800 meters below. That's the Lost River biome. Or pretty close to it. That's... My base is a little bit more than a kilometer away, but that's not far. Okay, well I guess we're going back there and we'll...
Integrating new PDA
Disease
data.
Research Facility. This device contains functional information regarding a second alien facility on the planet. Disease Research Facility. Personnel 7. Function Live Specimen Study. Objectives: synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Kara. Method: infection of live specimens with bacteria. Observation for immune response. Surviving specimens sent to primary facility for further analysis. Precautions: remote research site to reduce risk of contagion. Off-site thermal power generator. Ground-to-air weapon system in case of a security breach. I guess this is the ground-to-air weapon system. Well, this is unfortunate because I do believe I have a rescue ship coming in, and it'll be interesting to see whether or not we have a transmission. Oh, I think I know what's going to happen here. Careful not to fall off the ramps. They now have falling damage, and that is a long, long drop. At the very least, one way or another, whatever happens next, we were going to go back to the Lost River biome anyway, so I'll find some more magnetite on the way out. Although the next time I come here, I think I will be parking the whole Cyclops straight inside this place.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Now, we have a message.
Clear message.
Aurora, it's Sunbeam. We've made orbit, and scans have found a landing site on the planet that's only rated hazardous. It's our best shot. We've sent you the coordinates. We'll be there in 2 days' time. Cross your fingers the weather holds. And don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Sunbeam will arrive. Here's the question. Do I go back to the surface? Or do I go back? No, actually no. I think I'm gonna...
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Alright. Okay. Fine. We'll go get a drink first. Yeah, I think I'll hang around up here near the surface and find out what happens when it actually arrives, because I'm not going to be able to turn the weapon off in that time. I know I'm not going to be able to turn the weapon off in that time. You know I'm not going to be able to turn the weapon off in that time. So this should be entertaining. We can store that. We're actually out of water. Yeah, we are actually out of water at this point, I think. Some magnetite in there. Put some more magnetite in there. I think we've got enough to get by now. It only takes a couple of pieces to build a single thermal plant. So, and we got an empty one. Cool. Uranite. We'll put the iron crystals in there. Yep, that'll do. I can put my spare batteries away. No need to rush at this point because, well, let's be honest, we've got a little bit of time. Shut the door. Power on the ship is at 800 of 1200. Actually, that's a good point. It's at 800 of 1200. So, what do we got? You're on 0. We'll unload you. You're at 100. You're on 0. We'll unload you. We'll put these two in the charger to begin doing their thing, and we have 2 additional power cells, which I was keeping in reserve. And 1, and we'll put 2. There we go, full power, at least for the moment. These batteries will drain that power down, of course, but that's not something we need to worry about. Food. Food. More of this. God, you gotta eat a lot of fruit. Typical survival.
Blood loss detected.
Damn it. Typical survival trope. To get your health or get your food bar back to full, you have to eat tons of food beyond what any person would actually be able to eat in real life in a single setting. That'll do. It's got us up to 75 water as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. Seal the main hatch. Now, Sunbeam will arrive in, and the Sunbeam landing site is 176 meters that way. So, Sunbeam is going to try and land on a beach, I take it. Going to land on the other side of the island. Oh, yes, it's going to land on the other side of the island. Right near the precursor gun. I wonder what that thing looks like when it turns. I wonder if it's even animated to turn. Do I have to say the design itself is actually kind of horrendous. Lopsided to one side, it's an unbalanced load. When it fires, it's going to put torque on the mounting point. Don't even know. We assume that section in there would be would have some kind of turret ring, so the entire mechanism on top can turn, but we can't actually see it to tell. Anyways, we have time, so what I want to do before we leave is see whether or not we can actually get the entire the entire Cyclops inside of this moon pool. So let's dive her down. This is horrible for visibility. Ah, that's what I'm after. Oh yeah, this should fit easy. Haha, check that out. Wonder if I can build inside of this space. It might actually be worth trying to construct a small base inside of the precursor base. Anyways, we got a little bit of time here, so I'm going to have a little bit of a play around and see what pops up, and as the timer has run down enough, we will come back and head around to that island and see what happens. And so we're back, and we're a little under 15 minutes until the Sunbeam arrives. And as we can see, the Cyclops fits, but only just. Although it does have a little bit of room to the front. There is a door over here too, which I'm a little curious about what it's about, although that looks like it leads possibly to the elevator shaft that I dropped down in the last episode. So this may be the other side of that entrance. Anyways, it is time to make our way around to make sure we don't miss the show. Back on board. Alright, now we're going to need usage of the cameras to be able to back out of here. What do we got? The top one. Submerge. And bring it out straight. Beautiful. Like the best reversing camera in the world. Oh, we appear to be stuck on something. Or are we? Yep. That looks alright. It looks like it is nighttime out here at the moment. So the Sunbeam landing site is just up here, so we'll stay in camera mode for the moment. Just because it gives us a better look at the base itself and how we're going to get around it. It's quite a big facility, actually. I'd like to see what a precursor submarine looks like. Something that's actually meant to go in there. And I'd like something to punch that teleporter in the face with too. Alright, back to the surface. Where is it gonna land? Alright, there's the precursor gun, and it looks like it's gonna land on the beach right here, so 12 minutes to go. Beautiful, that gives us a little bit of time to set ourselves up. Red bastards in the water. Actually, this is a much nicer stretch of beach. I should have pulled up and built my little base around here. Alright, so we'll park it here for the moment. And exit camera mode. Oh well, 7 minutes left to go. We'll flick up over here and shoot up to the cave. We've got some magnesite up here we can try and grab. Or magnetite. I keep calling it magnesite. Magnesite rolls off the tongue better. It seems like a really strange mineral to actually have in the first place. Ah, almost. Really strange mineral to actually have in the first place because, well, as far as I can tell, it's supposed to be a magnetic metal. But most metals are magnetic, so sense it makes none. This is the cave that leads to the Stargate. Now, Sunbeam only has seats for a couple of people. This gun did that to the Aurora. Or at least some of it, enough to make it crash. The rest of it was obviously done during the crash as it impacted and dragged itself across the bottom of the ocean. But that shot down that, and the ship that we're coming in is approximately the size of a space shuttle if it's only got a couple of seats in it. I assume it can't be very big. Unless it's like the drop ship out of Nostromo or something, although you would assume that that would have more space to rescue survivors than just a couple of seats. Thought I saw something in there. Nope. Birdie is not supposed to fly across the ground. And the side of... Oh no, it's flying up the mountain. Okay, well at least they got the pathing good done, right? Almost feel like I should have some flares or something thrown down. Grab that salt. And I also feel like maybe the Cyclops is parked a little bit too close, but I don't want to move it because at the moment I can actually get back inside of it from here, where if I move it out over open water, I could run into a real issue. Is there anything else out here to grab? Oh, some salt, salt, salt. So salt never hurts. We've got another small cave here. I haven't explored this. Gold. Lithium. I'll definitely take the lithium. Oh, shh. Sneaky little shit, I didn't see you, and I don't have... I do have my knife. Why don't I have my knife loaded up? Come here. Gotcha. Right, 60 seconds out, almost. Now, you're probably wondering, why didn't I race back to try and find the facility at the bottom of the ocean? It'll take me half an hour to get back to my base. That's just to get back to my base, to starters. We only had a little over half an hour before the gun fired, and I haven't explored any of the caverns down in the Lost River biome yet, so I have absolutely no idea where I'd begin looking. This time would have ran out long before I managed to even find the base, let alone find a cure for a disease that I've... Oh, hello. Sounds like the things out of War of the Worlds.
Attention. Patching in a local broadcast from the Sunbeam.
I don't believe it. There's someone down there. Aurora, survivor. We have your PDA signature. I don't know how you walked away from that wreck, let alone survived since then. But we'll be happy to bring you on board and hightail back to Federation space. Stand back. We're approaching the landing site now. Breaking atmosphere in 5, 4, 3...
I think you're well inside the atmosphere, mate.
No, the red spike. From this planet.
Ouch. That's gonna leave a mark. Well, thanks for the attempted pickup, mate, but next time dial ahead and make sure it's actually safe to come into land first. God, it made a mess, didn't it?
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, alright. Is the gun going to move again, or is it just going to stay there? Well, there you have it. The fate of the Sunbeam. Get back and... What are you doing up here, actually? Never mind. That's one ears. One less red bastard in the ocean. Gotchas. Oh, I broke the knife. Oops. Oh shit, there's more of them. Anyways, that is the fate of the Sunbeam. She's kind of fucked. We now happen to know there's another facility down there, so there's something for me to find that I haven't found just yet. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, click like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more. Dive smart, dive safe, and I'll catch you in the depths.